So this is going to be a working session, as in like you're not just going to hear me talk. We're going to also write down some things. So I want you to get a pen and paper, or if you have your phone, you can use your note section in your phone. But we're going to go to work through a couple of things. So this call is, why are you here? What is your why? Why did you start coaching? And we're just going to dig deeper into our why so we know our why for 2021 and what will keep us driving for the rest of the year and for the rest of our coaching journey. So get your pen and paper out so we can go on. This document, the Faith Influencers New Coach Handbook, is in our group. It's under the file section. But I did send it in an email at the beginning of this year. And you can go ahead in the email I told you guys to read through up until page, I think 8. So everything up until page 8 should be done. So we're going to go ahead and go to page 9, which starts talking about our why. And today we're going to focus on page 9 and page 10. So page 9. I have mines printed out and ready to go. So I'm just going to use this piece of paper to do mine, and I'm going to put it right where my goals are in my journal. But this page is simply why we started coaching and what we are currently struggling with, right? So what I started coaching because, and then you'll write out why you started coaching, and then we'll stop and kind of go over that, and then we'll make a struggle web. A struggle web just is basically a web of things that you have struggled in the past with that pertain to, maybe entrepreneurship, health, your health journey, your health and fitness journey, just anything that you have struggled with, and we'll put those into those bubbles. But let's first start with our coaching. We started coaching because, and I'm going to do, let's see, I'm going to do a 2-minute timer for this. And let me get my timer out. Okay. So I'm going to set a 2-minute timer for us to jot down our why for starting coaching, and go. Mm. 30 seconds. All right. Okay, so we jotted down why we started coaching, and now we're moving on to the web of struggles. So you can put, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 circles to jot down. So if you don't have the sheet printed off, you can just number 1 through 8 and jot down what you are currently struggling with or what you have struggled with in the past that your coaching journey or your health journey has brought you, out of. And you can even pull from why you started coaching, pull some of those things. For example, I have one thing that I have written down is I wanted another stream of income to pay off debt. So debt is one of my struggles, the fact that I have student loan debt, credit card debt, things like that. And then being consistent in my health journey could be another struggle. Inconsistency would be the struggle. So we're going to jot down, we're going to do 8. This shouldn't take as long as writing while we started coaching. So I'll give it, let's just say a minute and go. Want to see that? All right. So you should have a few struggles written down. Let's see, is anybody else on the call? I think it's just me and Emma. Emma, did you have anything that you wanted to share or I guess, yeah, anything you want to share?
Sure, I think 2 of my big ones are motivation and consistency.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think another of my struggles is that I'm a newcomer to Canada. I feel like I don't know many people, and like my network is very limited. Like I don't know many people. That's one of my struggles.
I'll share mine. I put down the debt for me, inconsistency for me, as well as time freedom. Um, I feel like there's a struggle. You're a mother, so just like having the time to work on my business or having the time to work on myself, work on, work out, especially when I'm not I have written down morning routine as a struggle for me, especially when I don't get in a rhythm with my morning routine. I fall off on my health because I know in the mornings when I have that time to myself, if I wake up, on time, I have that time to actually work out if I wake up. So that's a struggle for me. So
Oh yeah, the same. I definitely feel that way. Especially I work full time, plus house, plus a toddler. I do definitely feel that as a struggle.
definitely, definitely. And I'm writing down. I had a couple of boxes left. Um, yeah. Any struggles like that you have overcome? Did you have any of those written down?
Well, I put one of my struggles was the baby weight.
Okay.
So my toddler is now 3 years. So for the first 2 years, basically, I just did not lose any weight at all. But I wasn't doing anything. So
Mm-hmm.
the last year, I actually starting really paying attention of my nutrition and starting to move a little bit more or trying to exercise a little bit more. And I had been seeing results.
Yeah.
I'm not there or the point of want to be there yet, or my ideal or my way where I before I had a baby, but I definitely had seen results. So definitely that is I'm not there yet, but I had work on it.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. I feel you right there. Um, let's see. Let's go to the next page. So getting deeper into your why. And I think, Emma, even, people who are watching this, they might have written down inconsistency or motivation as well. Um, I know for me, I wrote down inconsistency, but figuring out your why and like your deep why, why you want to be healthy, why you want to run a business, why you want to, why you want to be a coach. I think ultimately will help you decide to make the decision to, actually go towards your goals. Because if you have that deep why and you know why you're doing it, you're more inclined to do it, in my opinion, and what I've read, on personal development. So we're going to go over a couple of statements. So the contrast statements, it's 10 things you do not like in your life right now. So, things that it gave for example, I do not like having debt. I don't think anybody likes having debt, but yet we still have credit cards and student loans and things like that. But so that would be something that I don't like. I do not like having debt. I do not like waking up late. I do not like not being motivated to work out. And then clarity statements. So for everything you do not like, so number one would be I do not like debt. You would make it into a positive. I am capable of eliminating my debt. I am capable of making $50 a week to put towards put extra towards my student loans, things like that. I am capable of doing whatever it is that your contrast statement was. So this is just kind of an exercise to put these struggles into a perspective. And right now we look at these struggles as a negative, right? But turning them into a positive will allow us to figure out a deeper why into why we're struggling with this, as well as how we can overcome these struggles. So for this, I won't put a time limit. Well, I guess we'll go until, let's just say 8:30. So we'll give it about 15 minutes or so, a little less than that. But we'll write down some statements, and then write down, after you write down each statement, make sure you write down a positive clarity statement on the other side. Or if you're writing them in a notebook, you can do that as well. So we'll go until 8:30 with this. Nice, stop it. You're gonna distract people. We're gonna put you on. Yes, ma'am. All right, got about a minute left. Unless you're done, Emma.
I am done.
Okay. Yay. That was, I feel like it was easier to do that than list my struggles.
Yeah.
Did you want to share one?
Sure. Just give me 1 second.
Okay. There is the fighter.
Um. So another thing I feel like that I struggle is sometimes I lack so I have lack of confidence.
Mhm.
So I don't like the lack of confidence. I put it as a statement. I am capable of helping others to feel better about themselves and improve their their self confidence.
Nice, nice. Good. Mine, the I dislike my inconsistency in working on my business. And then I put, I am capable of setting and working. Oh, that was our timer. I am capable of setting and working on my business at least 1 hour a day. So, like, I kind of put it, a number to it and set a goal for some of these. So, yeah. I feel like that was like just a good like activity to do, kind of just to figure out why, why what we might dislike about some of the things we're currently doing and how we can change them and how we can just turn the struggles into gains. Turn the struggles around and turn them back into what we love, and that is, what our reason is, or what our reason is for coaching, why we love what we do. And whatever that reason is for you or for anyone who's watching this, um, making sure those clarity statements, those I am capable statements, I will do this, I am able to do this, those statements, making sure that they align with your coaching journey and why you want to be a coach. And I'm glad I said that, because align. We have to make sure that we're also aligned with God and aligned with His will for our lives. And when I thought about, I was thinking about today and thinking about alignment. I thought about faith influencers and how, for 2 years I really didn't have like a team name. I really didn't. I guess I really didn't have much of a team, but when I did give Faith Influencers the name, it just made so much sense, because it aligns with my purpose for coaching, and it aligns with, what I want to do as a coach. I don't want to just help people with their physical health, but also help them spiritually, to gain, confidence in reading the Bible, confidence in sharing the gospel, and um, just knowing that they can influence people by faith as well through their own faith walks and through their own faith journeys. So making sure that what you're doing is aligned with what God would want for you is also important, I think, as well. When you look at coaching, into making sure your groups are always glorifying God, right? And not, glorifying yourself, or just, you guys know, just making sure that everything that you do, it glorifies God. So this is just a quick team call. I don't plan on these calls being like hours and hours long, unless there's questions or anything like that. So with that said, do you have any questions? Let me stop the recording. Next week, actually, what's next week? Next week we'll be going over, let me see, let me scroll. I think it's our ideal client is what we'll be going on, I believe. But we'll dive deeper into that next time. But let me stop this recording.